session over. That was a lot of fun. The car ran really well. As you can probably tell, it's hot out there. Start at the back. Just get comfortable with it. Since I last driven the car, it is yeah, it's a lot better transmission. Gear changes work really well, although still need to get used to it. No, it was a lot of fun. There's always stuff you want to change. Hopefully we've got a bit of video we can look at that. There is a big enormous oil leak which we need to look at, but so far so good. I think I saw a 203 on the dash. I have to imagine that's mid-pack, if that's accurate, so I am properly happy with that. So not a lot of video yesterday. You got, I think I gave a quick update after qualifying, which went pretty well. The goal for me was just to get used to the car and see that everything was running okay. I think I qualified 19th of 32, which was fine by me. Lots of traffic, so and then the race was a bit of I wouldn't say disaster, at least not for me, but I think we only got 2 half laps of running, unfortunately. It was a 20-minute session, so short race, and somebody lost all their oil right in front of me halfway through the lap, so we got a safety car, and then we got running again for another half a lap, and 2 guys spun, possibly on the, on the oil, and so that was all she wrote. We spent a lot of time behind the safety car, so that was it. So guess what though, I was not disappointed to roll the car back in, having had no problems with it despite not really racing. So Sunday morning we go again, qualifying here in about an hour and a half. Going to check a couple of things. Unfortunately my cameras did not work in the car, the in-car cameras, so I'll try and fix those today. And going to tweak a couple of things. I did get, if you remember way back when, we added the Racebox telemetry, and we've been able to get that working, which is pretty good. And so I'm going to try the predictive lap feature this morning qualifying to see if I can work on that. So personally, I'm going to work on my driving. There's 2 things I want to work on. One is I'm not braking hard enough. I know I can brake harder. The reason I know I can brake harder is I looked at the Racebox telemetry of both myself and my young protege who was driving the car on Friday, and actually he's braking harder than me. So we're going to work on that, and we're going to work on the age-old challenge for every racing driver, which is keeping your head up and looking through the corner as far ahead as you can, which I notice I'm fixated on apexes. So we'll work on that, see what we can do. Despite the short race, I made it up to 16th from 19th, so I'm up another 3 spots. That's important because I'm pretty sure they're going to line us up for qualifying in finishing order, which is good news for me. I'll be around people in and around my my speed, so I won't have to deal with traffic more than likely. So pretty exciting. It's great to get back. It's a lovely morning. It is right now 12 degrees centigrade. Don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. You'll have to work that one out yourself. But it's forecast to get pretty hot, about 30 centigrade, which I believe is in the 90s. But we race at 2, so we should be good. We shouldn't be in too much of the heat. I'm not designed for that, which is good, but between now and then the idea is to stay cool and have a bit of fun, and hopefully I can bring you some in-car footage from this. I will say the other thing that was really good, we race in a class called the Crossflow Cup, designed for classic vintage Formula Fords. And so for qualifying, I just rolled up last. I didn't need to be in the midst of things, but when I rolled up there was 30 or so other Formula Fords sitting there, all running, all gorgeously prepped, ready to rock and roll. It is an exciting thing to pull up to a full grid. So well done to the Crossflow Cup folks for for getting it rolling. Really good community, lots of help and lots of support and good chats, and just a lot of people around talking about racing cars, kind of in their element. So as you can tell, I'm pretty excited about today. We'll see you out there. Okay, another operator error with with the camera, so no in-car footage, but qualifying went well. I got one clear lap, and I was on for a 2:03. Came out in the last corner, did all the downshift straight, got out of there really well, and then missed third to fourth gear shift, so best lap gone, but doesn't really matter that much. I got a 2:04 something, which qualifies me 15th, which is, I said at the start of the weekend, if the car was here and it was running well and we broke into the top half of the field, I would be happy. So we start 15th, definitely another second to 2 seconds to come off the time, all going well. So we're happy, the car's looking good. I even made a setup change for the race, so hopefully we'll have some footage for you, and fingers crossed.
So I make a pretty good start here. The goal really is just to make it through the first couple of corners. And, you'll see Mace right in front of me here ended up having a problem. He did a good job. He just stayed on his line and I was able to pass him. Did slow me a little bit, but I was actually pretty happy with the start. At this point, I was pretty happy where I was. Pretty sure that I was faster than a couple of guys ahead of us here, so I just wanted to get into a little bit of a rhythm and see how we could progress. The next corner is flat out once the tires are warm, but on your outlap it's a good idea to leave yourself a little bit of margin for surprises, like a car parked facing backwards. This is a fun corner too. It's very fast in third gear, and you can see I've gotten a good run on the Crosley in front of me. I'm in the draft here, but I'm not ready to make a move. And unfortunately, I missed second gear, which drops me back. Because I missed that gear, it's going to put me under pressure here, because the front straight is a great place to draft somebody who's in front of you. And there goes Steve with a nice clean move. So I got a good run on the guys in front, but not enough to pass them here. So into this next double left-hander, all I'm going to try and do is make people compromise their lines. So I might get a run on the back straight here. So I'm noticing that the guys are pulling away from me even when I'm in the draft, which is making me think it might be a little bit down on power. But I'm making good runs to turn one here and the fast stuff, so I think I'm going to have chances. So racing's like any other sport. There's the rules, and then there's how we play the game. And you're going to see a nice example of how we play the game here. I've got a great run on this guy in the Crosley. I've got the speed to pass him. He decides he wants to squeeze me all the way over here. So I'm like, okay. Now I know how we're going to play this game. So now I have a run on the Crosley, and we know how we're playing the game now, so this is where we're going to stuff it up the inside of him. But that felt pretty good to get the space. I'm busy patting myself on the back. You know, I've had to compromise my line slightly, but you know, I got the spot. Or did I? So his superior power puts him back in front of me. But you'll see over the next lap or two, we have a bit of a ding-dong battle here. So I get a good run coming out of that's turn 6 we've just gone through, and we're headed up to the flat out turn 8 here. And I kind of knew this guy was going to lift going through here, so I've lost a bit of speed, but maybe I can just compromise his line. And I get a little bit lucky there. He runs wide and I get the space back. So it got a bit quiet after this. So let's switch to the mode where you can see the telemetry as I do my fastest lap. So there you go, my fastest lap of the race. We will definitely go faster in future races. You'll notice that I looked like I was scared of the apex on a couple of corners, so we'll tidy that up, and we'll start working on a couple of things. I think we might be a little bit down on power, so we'll see what we can do with that. Unfortunately, soon after this, the camera died. We had about 4 laps to go. I did manage to catch Steve, the orange car, in front and pass him. And in the distance, you'll see a red car. I also managed to catch him right at the finish line. And I beat him by 0.006 of a second. So just one of those lucky things, the wind literally was blowing in my direction. So the fantastic news for me is I beat him to take 10th place. I'm really, really happy with that, to be honest with you. I've been out of racing for about 15 years. So to come back in my second race weekend and take 10th place in a super competitive series like the Crossroad Cup, I am delighted with. The car performed really well once we ironed those little bugs out, and so we're really excited about moving forward to the next step in the process. So listen, thank you for watching the videos. We're not big YouTubers, but apparently you're supposed to ask for likes and subscribes. We would love that. We love any feedback you have if you got questions or anything like that, and for either Luke or myself, we would love to hear them. We are headed now into hopefully a season of racing. So it'll be about 4 race weekends. We're also probably going to do a couple more autocross events. So if you got questions for us or feedback, let us know. Otherwise, we'll see you on the next episode. Thanks. Bye.